Trust me, hearties, name's Jitter and welcome back to the Darkside Detective. As you can see, I needed to split it up into two parts because the second case is so much longer. Alright, Tom Malone, case summary. Dooley suggested, he's a dipshit. But anyway, he suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Alright, so... okay. Let's find out. Last time it was kinda strange, kinda occult. Some strange shit was going down, but it's a bit more strange. But never mind, we're gonna solve this anyway. Alright, there we go. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on now, detective, you're hardly gonna arrest the weather? The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Right, here's our squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh, sharp even. Right, there's a plaque. This is a library. So helpful. Silence! Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Patrick Dooley. Alright. Let me get my death note. Alright, done. Can we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Alright, time for some questioning. Get ready to rumble and to break the silence. What were you saying about the ghosts? The place is haunted, you know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. There's some occult book in the library. I'll look into it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Well, alright. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave 2, Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us, and The Law. What is it, and do we really need it? Alright. Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not really a thing, buddy. I'll take it to gave up on the law book. Not enough pictures. Oh god damn it, I'm mumbling today. What's happening? It's too early. I'm recording early in the morning. That's the case. That's the case I need to solve. I usually record no earlier than 4 PM. What's that you're reading? Gaylight. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. At the part where it's her prom night and he promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting. I'm a reverse vampire. What? It sounds awful, detective. Alright, goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here unless I'm not. Thanks. A silence! Shh, sane. Alright, books. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all of those. The disk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. Alrighty. There's a plant. From a certain angle, this looks like silly sideshow clowner. Alright, there's an elevator and there's office. Let's take a look. There's a computer. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken. It's hollow. So they can store more books in it. Okay. I got this for Doris last time. I had to get out of the paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Alright, there's Skylight. Alright. I can't imagine this getting much use. Alright, so I think there's nothing. We just need to press onwards. Unless there's something worth our while. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. Right. So at least Dooley is working out, so that's good for him. Roses are red, violets are blue, your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Oh, come on! Alright, so there was a technical break. I needed to drink some water because my throat went all and it was not good. Right, looks like some of these codes have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. I have a button. That's... there's an elevator. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Alright, so... Oh, there's... The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. That's a thing in Japan. Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. Or in China. I read about this, but I can't remember. I can't remember, man. But the 4th floor is there. Just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? Right. How about we do this? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Right, that's... I think that's not... Alright, that's reception. Let's go to the sci-fi and fantasy and children. Imagine. Books and children on the shelves. Oh, come on. I need to stop. Sci-fi fantasy. This plant looks interesting. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just that tree where the Doris dries her stockings. There's a statue. Don't blink. Oh yeah, that's an angel. Don't blink. Children's section. Let's go to sci-fi and fantasy because that's what I'm all about. There's moving chessboard. If we lived in medieval times, we live in the adventures of Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Sword and Shield. Fantasy books. Grand Tales of the Sadventurer. Nice. The Library of Books. Dragon Eggism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Fantastic G's and where to find them. I saw that already. Alright, so that's a loop. I like these magnetic chess sets. I don't think those pieces are magnetic. Sure, how else would they be moving, detective? Right, so there's some kind of... There's a library card. How convenient. I have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. There's a rocket. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out that they are going to space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. There's some metal strip. Fantastic Obit. Drawn in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Alright. Doctor Whom's thrilling adventure through grammar and structure. Oh god. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Alright. We as humanity actually need that. Sometimes. So I've gained a library card and a metal strip. So I don't know, we use a metal strip to short circuit the elevator to go to the horror floor or something. What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it. I like it because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. Right, so this kid is kinda swooshed a little bit. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. There's a train. I've always loved the trains and trams. Not monorails though. Thinking they're better than everyone because they're up in the air. There's a vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for a kid's health. Alright, so what about this kid? I'm gonna look on the environment really quick and then I'm gonna ask him questions. There's a floating book, god damn it. A, B, C, D, as easy as 4, 5, 6. Alright, more books. But baby, incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. That's nice. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Alright, there's a dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. There's a Viewmaster. I love those as a kid. I'll take this and see what if I can find a use. It's times like this I miss walking the beat. There's a Viewmaster. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Yeah. Looks kind of similar to this from before. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What a magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's nothing. Alright, little Devon, you're gonna have some bad time. Who you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Alright, so he's not talking. Why your parents don't love you? Oh, alright, never mind, let's go to elevator. 3rd floor is waiting for us. That would be actually 2nd floor. Depends on where you live. But that's disturbing. Professor Theodore's library, inventor of library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Hobby do it yourself or reading room. Let's go to reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name is Raxa. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Sure, that's me. Always investigating stuff on purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Alright, there's chalkboard. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. They're not really boring places. Well, they are if you don't like to read, but if you like, they're... Oh, I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Alright, so... Dooley, what do you think? You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading it? Shouldn't we be reading right now? Should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Alright, microfilm room, let's go! Some box of microfilm. It's radiating energy, like Raxa said. I think that may be a clue, possibly. There's just too much here to take, even my pockets have their limits. There's a computer, let's try this cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Microfilm reader, it's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. The computer, let's see what we can find online. Ha ha ha, I didn't say the magic word, enter password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Maybe Raxa knows the password. So ghost hunting, detective? That's classic. Cause there's a whole bunch of fear mambo jumbo going on here. So you noticed then? I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. I want a degree in occult. It's interesting. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I will be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Raksa. From experience, I can tell you that occult doesn't pay much. Right, so she, blah 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 blah. She doesn't know the password, so. Alright, so I would need to go back to the first floor in order to get the password, or I can use a Viewmaster. The film is too big, it's a square peg, round hole situation. Yeah, alright. Let's call it plant. Alright. So we can't do anything over here. It's time to go back, there's still one section to go. Alright, we're in hobby and the do-it-yourself room, and I picked up some glue which was just over here. Never mind. Why are these fake? Fake brushes? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Alright, pots and brushes. There's more of fake ones. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets, rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works. This guy, jeez. Alright, lights flickering. Wait a minute. Yeah, a printout. What about? Alright, but what do we do now? We have some glue, we have a button, library card, metal strip, and a Viewmaster. I can't use Viewmaster directly, or can I? Let me try this again. I'd rather try something else first. Film's too big. Can I have the internet password? And I give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So no. Your elevator is broken. Yep, I hope you don't want to read any horror books. Well, I would like to be able to go there. Well then, sorry I guess. You useless shit. Alright, so, I mean, what do we do? Oh, there's some scissors. Alright, there were some scissors, so easy. It's easy now. We go to the microfilm, we cut out a little bit. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. And a Viewmaster. Well, it fits. Spider moths, do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burned down yet another stadium. Major staff cuts at a city library. Alright. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stack goes up, up, down, down, left, right, DA. Classic. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Wait a moment. No, doesn't work. Crackpot detective claims the teenager stacks were ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. That's fucking me. I remember this case. What the? Hello? Who are you and how you get there? Get here. I am that witch. I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares, the knower of unknown. That's Aleister Crowley, come on! Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, oh knower of unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yera is protecting a hidden room. Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt, that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. So I can see ghosts with my Viewmaster. There's Yeats. Pray, sir, a moment of your time? Another one. Another. Another spirit. Yes, then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. The forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room. Yes, but on the matter, I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just wanted... Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Alright, Crowley, you need to get the fuck off. I met your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want to... he says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Self-search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Alright, so I need some kind of workaround. I need to get rid of Crowley. Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How'd you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. Yes, of course, that's for a friend. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack into and steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. I have the admin password, so Crowley, there we go. I met your friend, yeah. Right, safe search, I know. I need to click through. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Crowley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent, you may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so... Shut the door on the way out. That's perfectly fine, it's speak. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clear now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd used. Come again, sir? Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you... avoid it, just avoid it. Run for your life. As you suggest? No. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. L section? L section in horror. Alright. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course, we need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? Alright, there are probably other ghosts. There's Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like young toughs. They're literally fiction. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring and how to do your own plumbing. Do you think you can fix the elevator? Try again? Aye, I need a new button, mind. What's this all for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can't, but I won't do nothing. It needs to be conducted when it's circuit work. I will try some... This should make a conductive button. Alright, conductive button. You just... Oh, come on. That was lame. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Let's try to do this job. Give me a few minutes, pop it back in place. Right. Give me a few minutes. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. Never found doing something useful, game. Alright, so let's go to the horror floor. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. Throat's so sore, man. I need more and more water. There's a window. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in the storm. Book card. Collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. Like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and the Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. And the MMO Accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. So like playing EVE Online? Alright, there's horror and there's nothing, so let's go to horror. Edgar Allan Poe. You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Oh, Lovecraft. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches. Your penny dreadful slack through horror. At best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. So, what's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was a childish blight on woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it. So more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense, I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. That's a creepy bookshelf. I'm not shocked to find there's something nasty hidden behind this. I just need to figure out a way to open it. The book it's mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my taste. I wonder if the missing book is the one Lovecraft and Poe are fighting over. He's been such a child. I'm clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right. I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Alright, so I need to find a book. It was probably somewhere here. Book card. It's not here. Alright, so let's go to the... is there somewhere... reading room. Let's ask Raxa. No problem, happy to help. Why didn't you look up anyway? Alright, there's nothing. Alright, the kid was on the second floor right over here in this sci-fi and fantasy in the children's section. I think you should read this one. I read this one and I thought it was good. What is it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me, I'm scared of ghosts. There's Blyton. Excuse me, do you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That's not my concern. Want this book? You stop their fight? There's got to be scarier book than there's around here. Surely that would stop her bickering. I want to borrow that book you're reading. The Guylite is scarier than Lovecraft. Not in a conventional manner. You need a library card to borrow books. Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has fines on it. I bet you wish you'd make me a deal now. Why is the window under the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get a key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. Alright. This game is full of jokes. Alright. Library card. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. Like this one. Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. Holy shit. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I need this book. Oh, right. I need to photocopy my face and glue it to the... I really don't want to put my face on here. I did this once in high school. That was great. I still have a printout somewhere. Photocopy and then just... Let's call that plan B. Glue this. I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky photo. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in my fake library. Come on. Goodbye, Doris. How about this, bitch? I'd like to borrow a book. Like this one. Oh, well then, here we go, Paul. My name is Paul. Trashy novel. That's perfect. Alright, book more scarier. So let's go to the horror and present the book to the guys. Trashy novel. Is that a banana? Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written. And it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl blah blah blah, reverse vampire blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Alright, so they stopped arguing. Well, they're gone now. Back to finding the book that opens this lever, I guess. Alright, so we go back to the kid. Or actually the ghost, Blyton. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you wouldn't... why you would want this wild thing. Well, I promise. Here. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. How about this, Devon? Alright, I know. He sees ghosts. That's perfect. But now we go for horror. And kapow. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and there's a secret passage. Well, there's the hidden door. It's Crowley we're talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Yep, last time you were knocked unconscious, man. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Spooky doorway, there we go. Alright, what the hell is this? Oh, I guessed. Magica. Aleister Crowley's guide to a popular wizard game. Diagnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? There's Shelley. So, what are you doing here? Like them off to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I like spooky books and electricity. I'll even lit candles to up the spook factor. There's some exposed wiring. And there's a ritual book. It's a copy of Replays, Cast It or Not. It seems to be open at someone's spirit page. Maybe if I close it, the whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! It's charged by this faulty light. Energy wire. I wonder where it goes. There's a baseball cap. A strange thing to see here. A kid was here. There's a skull. Normal library fare. There's a skull in the crawl space. I don't feel that maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. A skull. I hope this works. Kapow! Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. Alright, so... alright, we go back, I guess. The vent is somewhere over here. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived. But I like them, cause now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him. Breaking and entering into your room of illegal books. You need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to a lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. Well, it's raining outside. That's the roof key. That's the roof key. We need to switch off the electricity. We go to the roof. Got to the hallway first and to the elevator, to the horror floor. Ka-chink. Here we go. I suppose I haven't the dark out of one of this room in this case. I know I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. There's no running. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Oh, Dooley. Alright. Junction box. So, what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to its aerial. I guess I should break that circuit, but then wire aerial to a lightning rod. So the power has somewhere to go. Then wire the aerial to the lightning rod. Alright. So, I mean, like... Why can't I do anything? I can move. Oh, alright, it's like this. Let me see. Like this? Hell to the ass. Ouch, my hand! Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Right, let's go back. This case is so much longer than the previous one. I might actually split it to 2 episodes because that's an hour right over there. Yeah, I'm gonna split it. Close book. And we're done. I think... Oh, I haven't visited the first floor. I haven't met the ghosts. Trunks filled, detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We have an agreement then, Doris. You don't find me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business. Sounds haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ah, fine. Come on, Dooley. Let's get back to office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devon. Case closed. Alright, to sum it up, that was freaking amazing. That was really a fine point-and-click game with some humor and some, well, eldritch motif going on. And there's this second season on Kickstarter. That's so freaking great. And oh, the game's on Steam, on GOG, on the Humble Store, and on Switch. So I guess that will be the time to end this. I'm gonna split this into 2 episodes because it's over an hour of recording right now and I don't want to squish it too tight. So with that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, then drop me a like and subscribe for more. And my name is Jitter and you're awesome.